Hi guys, Enzo here and welcome to this new video. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about 5 things you really have to focus on if you want to level up your table tennis game. So before we go deeper into this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you download your free roadmap. It's a free roadmap where I will teach you way better how you can practice and how you can practice better and smarter. So to get that, just click in the link down below in the video description and I will send it to you right away. Okay, so you will see it things that of course you know, but I will give you always some tips and to make your vision maybe a little bit better. So for the point number 1, it's of course to master your serve. Why it's so important? You know, sometimes we need some partners, some training partners to improve, but the serve, you don't need anybody else than just you and some balls to practice. The only thing is that you need to know on what type of things you need to focus on to be able to improve it. Okay, so many times and even too many times we focus on too many different type of serve and then the result is we don't even control and we don't even master one serve. So the common mistake that I see all the time is that a player start to work on one serve, 5 seconds later, up, he switch, he does another serve. 5 seconds later, up, he switch, he make a long serve. Then again, up, a short serve. And then the result is there is no improvement. So my tip for that is to focus on one serve and to keep 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on the same serve and to focus on the basics. So example, focus on how to serve low. So if you want to serve low, you need to take the ball low. If you want to serve faster, you need to have your first bounce closer to the white line. Okay, so make sure you focus on the small things like that and you just repeat the same serve again and again. It can be as well for the spin. If you want to put spin, focus on your acceleration and on your timing. If it's about the placement, focus on working on one placement at a time and not serving everywhere, okay? Otherwise it's useless and improvements are zero, okay? Then second is very important is the footwork. Why? Because how can you move well and how can you adjust to the different type of balls if your footwork is not smooth and is not precise enough? When I say precise enough is very important because I'm not saying fast enough. If you are precise, you don't need to be so fast. You have to be smooth, but you know, not everybody has the same qualities and some people will be faster, some people will be more powerful, some people will be heavier. Me, I just want you to be precise the way you move. So for that, you can improve your movement on your legs just by doing some coordination exercise, for example with the ladder, you know, that you put on the floor and you learn how to make a difference with your right leg, right foot and left foot, you know, and then you start moving and increasing the speed like this. So that's all about coordination, and for table tennis it's very important because if we want to go from a short one to a long one, or if we want to go from the backhand to the forehand, or even from the forehand to the middle, we need to be able to move well, to move lightly and to move smoothly. So that's very important. Don't try to go so fast and to rush like crazy. No, try mostly to be precise. Okay, very important. Then we have a third point that you can really focus on, and if you want to improve, it's very important that you set some goals to be better in some mental point. I know not everybody has the same quality. Some people are more shy, some people they're gonna scream more, some people they're gonna just be afraid at 9-9, some people they're gonna just go full power at 0-0 but then shake at 9-9, you know. So everybody is very different, but you have to know yourself a little bit better. That's why if you want some help, download your free roadmap, because then you will also have a link where you can book one lesson with me, and then I can also help you to improve faster. So to get better in the mental part, it's games, it's important, of course, but everything starts in the practice. Why? Because if we don't practice correctly, how can we arrive in the game and do the right things? No, we can't. So we have to set the same type of conditions in the practice that we're gonna get in the game. So for example, if your problem is that you always start 2-3, 4-0, 5-0 down in the first game, in the first set, it means that you need to work the beginning of the set during the practice. So how can you do it? It's very simple. One exercise you can do, you start from 0-0 and the first one that arrives to 5 win. Okay, you can make even a best of 5 like that, from 0-0 to 5. If for you it's the opposite and you struggle for the end of the set, you can start at 5-5, 6-6, 7-7 or 8-8 even, and just go until 11. Okay, and the first one who reach 11 win the set, and then you can start improving like this. So for example, if you are afraid to lose, when you are at 9-9, I mean, if you start practicing like this and you start at 9-9, you have to play to win. Okay, so you need to do things in the practice that you're gonna have in the game. There is no surprise about it. It's really normal and you just need to get used to it. Okay. Then number 4, it's about you need to get better in your receiving game. So many times, for example, my story about receive is that I was really bad in receive and I thought it was because of my game, like my forehand, my backhand, and then I realized like, no, but it's not because of that. It's just because my receives are so high that I get so hard balls after. So I get attacked very fast, very quick. So I cannot set myself, I cannot play a proper forehand or proper backhand. It's just because I give too easy balls, okay? And then suddenly when I started to focus better on how to receive lower, how to be more aggressive, how to read better the spin of the serve from my opponent, then I received better and then I could put my game better in order to be able to be more aggressive after. Okay, so focus on that. For this, it's quite easy in a way that, so many times players, they want to come with banana here when it comes to the forehand. Then they come suddenly with the step around receive with the forehand when it's in backhand. It's nonsense. Make it very easy. Everything what comes to your forehand, you play forehand. Everything what comes to your backhand, you play backhand. When it's backspin serve, you push. When it's upspin serve, you flick or you do a small topspin. Same thing when it's in your backhand. Okay, when it's long, you take your time, you turn, you bend on your legs, and you add some spin. You bend on your legs, of course, and you add some forearm and wrist. Okay, but don't rush. Don't try to play to absolutely win. Try to play to build the point. Okay, it's very important. Then about the receive is the same. You see, don't focus on doing so many different type of things. Like right now, what I told you is you just focus on here forehand, here backhand. That's it. There is no banana. There is no nothing. But if you want to improve your receive, you can take a partner, okay, a practice partner, and you ask this practice partner to serve 100 times in your forehand upspin, okay? And then you will set your technique and you will make your touch and your accuracy better and better, okay? So then of course it's the same for backhand, it's the same for everything, but what I mean is focus on one thing at a time if you want to get better. Okay, point number 5 is about the strategy. It's very important because so many times players think that they can win just because they have a better technique, but this is not true. Of course, technique is important and I cannot deny that, but what's gonna make you win at 9-9 is that you are smarter than your opponent and you know better yourself and better your strategy than your opponent. So for that, it's quite easy. It means you need to know yourself way better. So for that, same thing, if you want my help, everything is down below, but I can give you some tips about it. So first, what type of player are you? Are you more forehand player, backhand player? Do you want to spin, to attack, the first ball? Do you want more like to block the first ball? if you want to block, it means to say that you need to give a type of ball to your opponent that will allow him to spin, to top spin on the first, and then you can give direction better with your blocking game. Okay, if you want, for example, to play with forehand, okay, after your serve, it means to say you need to set a serve, some serves that will allow you to play with forehand after. Okay, so you need to know yourself, and you need to know also, like, do you want to be aggressive directly? Do you want to be more like waiting the mistake of your opponent? Do you want to play more straight? Do you want to play with more curve? Do you want to play faster, stronger? You know, so that's why it's very important that you know yourself to be able to set some key points, some strategy key points around your game. You know, many times we see some players that they don't do crazy shots. They don't do anything crazy, but is very efficient. And we are always surprised because it's not impressive, right? But they do only few things, but the few things they do, they make it perfectly. And that's the key of success of many professional players. You know, if you can see, many players that know how to do side spin, backhand banana, forehand flick, crazy backhand, crazy forehand, they touch the ball on the side and everything. Many times there is many disorder in the game. But the ones who have one serve or two, you know, and that they don't have so good backhand, but they have great forehand, everything they give direction to their forehand or their backhand, doesn't matter, but everything is clear and everything is mentally easy in their mind. Okay, so you have to learn from those players because it's very inspiring, and if you want to improve better and faster, you have to look at those players and not the ones who makes everything. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and you download your free one map, and I see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.